Recently, I heard about something called exposure therapy, where you can put yourself in uncomfortable situations so you can overcome them. That's why I opened a channel in English in the first place. On the first place. At the first place. As you can see or hear, English is not my first language. I did take English classes in school and later on, but for less than a year. So, back in 2020, I suddenly could understand everything, but I could not speak. I'm not that good at writing either, and I feel like my vocabulary is from a 16-year-old Californian girl from the early 20s. Bear with me, I grew up watching Disney Channel. Right now, I'm not really comfortable just grabbing the camera, sitting down, and speaking directly to it in English. That's why I rely on a script and read it out loud. But this makes me speak like a robot because I lose my natural speech rhythm. Speaking more than one language allows you to connect with different people from different backgrounds. People you will never exchange knowledge or experiences with otherwise. English is the most widely spoken second language in the world. Recently, I even spoke English with two Japanese guys at a work event. And that's a big thing for me because I spent years avoiding any conversation in English. I was afraid of being judged, afraid of looking stupid, or simply not knowing the right words. I didn't want to sound funny. I didn't want people to look at me and think, what is she even trying to say? But I realized something recently. All of those fears were connected to a much deeper fear, the fear of failure. I always felt like I needed to be good, not just good, the best. And if I wasn't the best at something, then maybe I shouldn't even try. Because trying and failing felt worse than not doing anything at all. But guess what? Not doing anything is a kind of failure too. A silent one that eats you slowly from the inside. For many years, I carried this invisible weight. Every time I started something new, I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to know exactly what I was doing, how to do it, and how it would end. If I couldn't assure the result, I would probably give up before even starting. And that happened a lot. I have notebooks full of ideas I never publish, courses I paid and never finished, journals I wrote for 2 days and then stopped it, videos I recorded and never posted, watercolors I started painting and never finished. And every unfinished thing was another little voice in my head saying, you see, you failed again. It became a cycle. I wanted to create, I wanted to show up, but every time I tried, I was haunted by that feeling that I was already too late. Not smart enough, not confident enough, not consistent enough. And then came the pandemic. It changed a lot of things for everyone. For me, it was like a mirror. I was alone with myself and I couldn't run anymore. All the noise from the outside world disappeared, and I had to face my own thoughts. I studied therapy, I read a lot, I watched videos from people that were also struggling with this pressure to be perfect, and I started to notice a pattern. All of us feel like this sometimes, and it's okay. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. You don't become fluent in a language without making mistakes. You don't build a strong body without going through sadness and frustration. You don't create something meaningful without risking rejection. I know this is not a TED talk. I'm not here to give life-changing advice. I'm still learning how to be okay with my own pace. But I wanted to share this because I know that someone somewhere might be feeling the same. Maybe you're also scared to speak or to try or to fail. So let me tell you something. You're not alone. I know what it's like to feel stuck between what you want to do and what you think you're allowed to do. I know how it feels to have so many dreams and ideas and feel like you're not ready or worthy or enough. But you are enough. You're just afraid, and that's okay. Fear is not your enemy, it's just trying to protect you. But growth lives on the other side of fear, and the only way to get there is through it. So that's what I'm doing here, exposing myself, talking in English, even if I make mistakes, even if my accent is weird, even if I sound silly sometimes. This is my exposure therapy. This is my way of telling fear, thank you for trying to protect me, but I've got this now. It's not about never feeling like a failure again. It's about learning how to keep going even when you do. It's about creating anyway, speaking anyway, showing up anyway. So if you needed a sign, this is it. Start that project, speak that language, post that video, write that story, go to the class, talk to the person, travel to that country, paint that painting. You're not too late, you're just in the beginning. And the beginning is never perfect. The middle is never perfect. Life is not perfect. It's messy, awkward, sometimes lonely, but it's real. And it's powerful. So yeah, this is me trying, failing, learning, trying again. And maybe, just maybe, that's what success really looks like. Thanks for watching, and if you made until here, I hope this video helped you feel a little less alone. I will see you in the next one. Bye!